Hello everyone, it's another video here by Legend, and this is part one. Now, the reason why I say it's part one is because I have a spreadsheet that I'm working on. Now, if I get a lot of likes and a lot of views in this video, I will release a spreadsheet, but call me crazy. But I have two hypotheses, but let me preface this conversation. This season, I made 3 accounts. This account that you see on the screen here, was my team only account. The second account was solo only, and the third account was half team, half solo. So I was able to keep, by the grace of God, keep the win rate very similar between those 3 accounts, between 60 and 70%. That's the best I could do. This account had 60%, solo account had 70%, which is really odd, and I'll explain that in a second. And the third account with the half and half had a 65%. Now, I have 2 hypotheses on why I think this game or this matchmaking system is fucked up, or this game in general is fucked up. Now, 2 hypotheses. One is there's something called Loser's Queue, and this has been enacted in League of Legends for a very long time. And we use a lot of League of Legends vernacular here and there, so if you don't know what that is, I'll try to explaining it really quickly. But Loser's Queue is essentially, if you're losing 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 games, it'll put you in a queue with other people who have also lost more than a certain amount of games, right? And that brings down the quality of games. It forces you to play more. It forces you to blame yourself. It forces you to play the game more, to get better, to play, just being on the game. It's a free-to-play game. They make money. They make money through just interaction, through engagement. Engagement is money on free-to-play games. You have to realize that. Yes, there's cash shops. Yes, there's pay-to-win aspects in free-to-play games overall. But the number one most important thing about a free-to-play game is engagement. Same thing with League of Legends. That's why they had it. It's a system that, it just makes you engage the game more until it doesn't. But that's another conversation, right? So with that being said, one thing that I saw across those 3 accounts was that as soon as I hit Plat 3, and I got all 3 of those accounts to Plat 3 on a win streak. And what's more odd, on the 2 other accounts, it's not my main, I played characters that I've never, ever, ever played before. I'm first time in characters, and I'm getting platinum in 2-3 days. I got 3 accounts to plat. This account was already level. I got 2 accounts, 0 to 10 to plat in less than a week and a half. I got all 3 accounts to plat. That's how much I was fucking winning. There was no gray on my fucking screen at all when it came. No defeats, straight wins, right? With my solo being the highest win rate with characters I've never played before. Really odd. It's gonna get weirder, right? So the game's throttling and I think that is true across all competitive games. That there's systems in here, when you have a higher than a 50% win rate, the matchmaking system will attack you and make you, it'll purposely try to put you with people that are going to lose you your games, because the system thinks that you're cheating. The system thinks that you're manipulating something that you shouldn't be, and it's reducing your win rate to make the games more even for the other team, right? That is the that's like the general consensus of how that loser queue shit works. Now, with my other hypotheses, which is a little bit more extreme, but this is what I believe to be true. I think there's AI bots being filled into our games. Have you ever gone to a game and there's someone who just, after between 5 and 10 seconds, which I've counted, like I said, I have a spreadsheet, 5 to 10 seconds, they pick a character. They never switch, right? They don't react to pings. They don't react to typing. They don't react to talking. They don't respond. They don't upvote. They don't do anything. You watch their movement in game on the death cam. Why are they moving like that? It's not even just incorrect movement or just not efficient movement. It doesn't make sense what they're doing. They're ulting in base. They're doing weird stuff. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Their movement is very bot-like, very AI-like. If you've ever played MMOs, you know what gathering bots look like, or bots that are just kind of farming and moving to not be detected. But I think these bots are being purposely implemented into game, given a rank, given an account. You look at the win rate on the accounts, it's like 55, 60%, 70%, 40%. That hasn't been consistent, which I give them credit for. But there's weird AI bot systems, and their movement is very odd. It's like, what is going on? And they don't react to anything. They don't react to any type of communication whatsoever. They don't react to players using abilities. They don't react to, hey, if you're Wolverine and Hulk. They don't react to the throwing, the cannonball method. They don't react to the Groot and Rocket. They don't react to anything. And it's like, what the fuck is this player? You're trying to ping him. You're trying to talk to him. Hey, man, switch. Or, hey, man, you got to focus on this. Or, hey, can you do this? And there's nothing. And they don't say anything back. And it's like, okay, you know, and it's like they also can't hear ultimates. It's like someone playing with no headset. It's like weird. It's like, okay, I'm sure there's a lot of people or some people that do that. Like, cool. But we're not on console. This is PC. And in competitive, PC is locked to PC only. So it's very odd, right? So it's like, okay, cool. I'm going to blame myself on that one. I did that on all 3 accounts. But what was weirder is that the same behavior kept happening. And it's a difference when, you know, you have it happen a little bit and you're just like, all right, cool. But that's all that happens. There's no other there's no other variation in behavior. There's only there's only 3 types of behavior in competitive. There's a player that's competent. If they're losing, they'll switch. They'll try to work with the team. They might be mad. They might yell or something, but they're going to do their best to try to win and play. 2 is someone who's just going to give up. Second shit gets hard. They don't give a fuck about what's going on. They will AFK. They will troll. They will lose you the game. They will switch from healer to DPS and not say anything. And then there's a third person who just doesn't say shit. Doesn't do shit. Doesn't communicate. Doesn't react. Doesn't do anything. And leaves the game. No upvote. Nothing. That's the bot. It has to be. That has to be. And I experienced the most of this, obviously, in solos. But that's my hypothesis. If you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys like, comment, subscribe enough, I'll upload my spreadsheet. If not, if you guys just think I'm fucking crazy, neither here nor there, I'm quitting this game. So